Good morning. Welcome to another Daily Dose of Fitness. If you are here for a free 45-minute full body workout, you're in the right place. We're going to get started in just a couple minutes. As you come on here, go ahead and hit that thumbs up button, hit the heart button, shoot me a comment, let me know that you are here, let me know that you are working out with me. If you're doing this workout on the replay, welcome to the replay. I hope you have a great workout. Those replays are available right here for 30 days, but they're available anytime over on my YouTube channel at Daily Dose Fitness and Nutrition. So I encourage you to go over there, check out the playlist tab. All the workouts are categorized into playlists. We are currently on the January 2026 playlist, and the workouts are labeled just like they are here on Facebook. So it'll say Daily Dose of Fitness Live, Strength and Stretch Tuesday, and it'll have the date 1/13/26. So enjoy those replays. There's getting close to 200 workouts on my page. So that being said, we are also day 9 of my 10 days to a healthier you challenge. So the challenge today is to try to eliminate I'm talking about ultra processed foods from your diet for just one day. Just today, I encourage you to eliminate or limit those foods all the time, but sometimes, they creep into our diet, and that's okay. That's completely okay. You can still be healthy eating processed or ultra processed foods here and there, but the goal is to try to limit them or eliminate them most of the time. All right, with that being said, go check out, I put some good information on my page, on my Daily Dose page, this page, and so go check out that post. There's some good information about what is an ultra processed food versus minimally processed or just processed foods. Okay, so check that out, and let me know if you're doing those challenges. Let me know if you like those challenges. We're going to go ahead and get started. As always, I don't know where you're at in your fitness journey. Exercise does have risks, anywhere from strains, sprains, bruises, and fractures, all the way to heart attack, stroke, and death. If you don't know if you're fit to work out, or if it's just been a long time since your last physical, please go get one. If you experience any chest pain, shortness of breath, dizziness, faintness, those are all signs you need to stop what you're doing. Go get checked out before resuming any kind of physical activity. And finally, even though I am a personal trainer, I can't see you. So when you exercise with me, you're doing so at your own risk. I'll try to provide as much instruction and as many modifications as possible, but I can't see if you're doing those things correctly. So if you're ready, willing, and able to accept that responsibility, let's get moving. We're going to go ahead and stretch it up. Overhead, stretching all the way through those fingertips. And let's take it to the side. And down toward the ground. And we got Jeff is on here. Good morning, Jeff. All right, so we're going to take those legs wide and take it side to side. Going to the right, left arm goes down. Going to the left, right arm goes down. Back stays straight. Little side lunges here. And let's bring it up. Take those arms to the side, and without moving the legs, keeping the legs still, we're going to take the torso side to side, warming up those obliques, warming up the spine here. And bringing those legs in to about shoulder width, hands just above the knees, bend the knees, straight back, or arch the back a little bit, head is at neutral, then straighten the knees, round the back out and bring the chin to chest, pressing it down, rounding it out. go ahead and round that back up, roll it all the way up, and pull one arm across the body. And to the other side. We're going to pull one elbow back. As you pull that elbow back, make sure that you are tucking the rear, squeezing those abs so the low back doesn't just arch out. You want to keep that spine nice and long. And taking the other elbow back. And take the arms out to the side, one arm behind the back, one arm behind the head. And to the other side. And taking those hands behind the back, clasping those fingers together, press the hands down, opening up the space between the shoulders and the ears before taking the right ear to the right shoulder. Continue to press those hands down. Head goes back to center, and then left ear to the left shoulder, pull the hands down. That head goes back to center. Squeeze those shoulder blades together. Bring the chest forward and the arms up. And drop the hands down. Going down as far as you can, keeping those legs straight. And taking one leg back, hands come to the inside of the shoe, sink the hips down. And the hand that's furthest from the shoe comes up. And down. Hand that's closest to the shoe comes up. Bring that hand down, back foot comes in, other foot steps out, hands to the inside of the shoe, sink the hips down. Hand that's furthest from the shoe comes up. And down. Hand that's closest to the shoe comes up. And down. Bring that back foot in. Roll it up. And we're going to take it onto the wall. I think Lynn just hopped on. Good morning. We're going to take one foot forward, one foot back. That back foot is, or that back leg is straight, heel is pressed into the ground, most of the weight onto the back heel, stretching the upper part of the calf. And now we're going to bend that back leg, keep the heel pressed into the ground, but put the weight to the toe, stretching the lower part of the calf. take it to the other side, same thing, straight leg to start, weight on the heel, straight back leg. Most of the weight goes into the back heel. And then bending the back leg, weight to the toe. And release. One arm on the wall, one arm up in the air as high as you can go. Cross that outside leg over and take that arm toward the wall. And release. We're going to take it to the other side. Arm goes up and arm get toward the wall. And release. And we are going to get started. We're going to start with the reverse lunge press. I actually had this in the workout yesterday, and then I was like, nope. I felt like I had done enough weight, so I said, I'm going to do this one tomorrow. So we're going to put those weights up to here. We're going to step back. Think about that back knee going down toward the ground. Doesn't have to go all the way down. Keeping the torso tall. We have one more on each side. Whew, those ones always get me. Remember, you don't have to, if you're just getting started and you don't want to do that with weight, you can just do the reverse lunge. Keep your arms going like this anyway, even if you don't have weights. And then just start with small weights. All right. This one you may need a wall supportive, so if you have one arm on the wall, you can do that. But I want that arm to be light on the wall because I want you to use your core muscles. I want you to work your balance. But we're going to put one hip up in the air, bring that leg up and out. Now pull it in, pull. Ooh, that's the knee that I've had my knee replacement on. It clicks, bugs me. It's fine, it's normal. The sound bugs me. All right, leg goes up, out, and pull. Three, two, one. I haven't done those in a long time. I'm kind of surprised my balance was as good as it was. All right, going into some around the worlds. Feet are shoulder width apart. Knees can even be soft. That means just slightly bent. We're going to bring those arms up and down. Last one, and finishing off the set with a standing weighted bicycle crunch. So I have one weight I'm gonna bring that weight up right above my head, and I'm gonna bring my elbow to my opposite knee back to standing. Last one, taking it to the other side, crunch. Last one, we're going right back to the beginning. Reverse lunge, press. I'm gonna turn on my fans. Here we go. Ready? And press. We have one more on each side. Whew. I'm a little tired. All right, one leg crunches. I'm gonna try to get my arms a little involved in this set. Last set, I was more worried about the balance. So it's fine to keep doing it with the arms staying right here. But I'm gonna bring that leg up, out, and then get the arms involved. Last one. All right, taking it to the other side. Balance was a little off there. Ready? Leg comes out, crunch. Last one, that was a little better. All right, around the world are next. Watch that low back. Don't let it arch out when the arms come up. Tuck the rear, squeeze the abs. Last one. My arms are screaming. Bicycle, standing weighted bicycle crunch. Ready? And taking it to the other side. One, very good, and just like that, we're on to our last set in our first round, shaking those arms out a bit. Here we go. These aren't super heavy weights, but they're enough. Ready? Press it back. We have one more. Oh. That one made me breathe. All right. Let's see how that balance is. Ready? Leg comes up and out. Pull, pull. Last one. Not too bad. It's been a while since I've done these ones. Taking it to the other side. Leg comes up and out. Pull. Last one. Not too bad on that one. Going into those around the world. Ready? And up. Last one. Did not have a lot of weight on those first two arm exercises, but I had enough. My arms are tired. Hope yours are too. Here we go. Crunch. Last one. Taking it right to the other side. Last one. Oh. Round one is in the books. Do a little high five. High five. Whew. I hope you guys are feeling it. All right, we are going to go into the second set. Starting with some deadlifts. Grabbing a little bit heavier weight over on my big weight rack. We're going to push the butt back. Weights go down the shins, back is straight. Stand it up. See how I'm opening up the hips without arching my back. So just pushing those hips forward, pushing the hips forward, but keeping the spine long. Last one. Moving into a lateral press. Grab a little lighter weight for that. Weights are, you have an underhand grip on your weight, knees can be soft, just push, pull. Last one, putting the weights down, squat kick, pushing the rear back, sit down, stand up, one leg at a time, kicking, or alternating legs. Go one more on each side. Very good. And move into a forward press. Feet are shoulder width apart. Knees can be slightly bent, soft. Underhand grip, facing forward here. Push, pull. And that's it. That one's quick. All right, we got that 2 more times. I'm breathing hard today, you guys. Here we go. Butt goes back, weights down the shins, stand it up, open up the hips, keep the spine long. Last one. Moving into the lateral press. Ready? Push, pull. Last one. Try not to let those shoulders creep up into your ears. All right, if you start feeling that, you're getting too much tension up into your neck, you want to lower the weight or reduce the reps, okay? Somewhere between 8 and 12 should be about where you're landing for rep-wise. All right, squat kicks are next. Ready? And sit, kick. Push that butt back. Weight on the heels as you go down. One, lateral press is next. Not a lateral press, a forward press, sorry. We have one more set in the strength portion of this workout. Starting with the deadlifts. Ready? Butt goes back, weights down the shins, back is straight, hips forward. Last one. Lateral press is next. Push, pull. Last one. Moving into these squat kicks. Ready? Push it back, sit, kick. One, and finishing up the strength portion of this workout. With the forward press. I feel like I went a little fast last time. Gonna try to slow it down just a little bit, especially on that pull in. Here we go. Ready? Push, pull. Last one. That one felt bad. All right. Just thinking to myself, did I breathe? High five. High five. We made it through the strength portion. We're going to move on to some stretch. Starting on our back. Just going to take off my socks and shoes here. Feet are flat on the ground, hands behind the head, pull the chin to chest, and at the same time let the head rest in your hands. Release, bring that chin right back up to one side. Same thing, pulling the chin toward one side, but at the same time letting that head rest in the hands, giving just a little resistance. And taking it to the other side. And release. Arms out to the side. Left leg is bent, right leg is bent, left leg is straight, taking that right leg to the inside of the body, keeping the right shoulder on the ground, using my left And to just put a little pressure on that knee. If the shoulder comes off the mat, bring your knee back toward the midline. And we're going to do that same thing to the other side. Left shoulder stays on the ground as the left knee goes toward the ground on the inside of the body. Release. Both feet flat on the ground, crossing one leg over, using that bottom leg to pull the top leg toward your chest, and then grabbing the outside of the top knee and pulling that top knee toward your opposite shoulder. Continue to pull the whole top leg toward your chest, but put the hand on the inside of the knee and press that knee out. To the other side, pulling the leg in, pulling the knee toward the opposite shoulder. And pressing that top knee out. Continue to pull the whole leg in. Go ahead and sit it up. Hands go behind your back. Fingertips pointed out, feet are flat on the ground. Sit up tall, bring those shoulder blades together, then bridge it up, looking back. We're going to Z-sit, bring the knees side to side. Very good. And taking it onto your stomach, pull one heel to the rear, little quad stretch. Release to the other side. Taking it up on the hands and knees, tops of the feet or tops of the shoes pressed into the ground, turning those hands back so the fingers are pointing toward the knees. Couple rocks before you turn one hand, palm up. Not much weight on this palm up hand, but I want you to try to get the whole back of the hand flat on the ground, the arms straight, really trying to stretch the wrist and the forearm. Turning that palm up hand into different directions. So you just get the stretch all around in all those muscles before switching to the other hand. Very good. And we're going to sit back on the backs of the legs. I'm going to use a foam block to sit back on, or my foam roller. Just arms straight out in front. A little child pose here. We're going to take one arm under the other arm, thread the needle, ear down toward the ground. side. And bring it up. We're going to go up on the toes and then put the rear up into down dog. Head right in between your arms. One leg comes up, bend it, rotate to the outside of the body, keeping the arms straight, hands on the ground. And back into down dog. Other leg goes up, bend it, rotate, looking under the armpit. Both hands flat on the ground, arms are straight. Back into down dog, onto hands and knees. One leg comes forward, arms come up and back. Tuck the rear, push the hip forward on that back leg. And to the other side, arms come up and back, tuck the rear, push the hip forward. Taking it onto our rear. Little butterfly pose. Elbows, using the elbows to press those knees down toward the ground. Sitting tall. Release elbows from the knees. Take the chest forward, chin toward the toes. Spine is long. And release. Go ahead and straddle stretch. One arm across the body. Shoulder down to the thigh, fingertips to the toes. To the other side. And down to center. Straight back. And chest goes down to the thigh, straight back. To the other side. And down to center. And bring the one leg in. Press that bent knee down toward the ground as you take the chest toward the thigh on the straight leg. And to the other side. Same thing, press that bent knee down. comes to the outside of the opposite knee, other hand right behind your hip, trying to look over that back shoulder. And to the other side. And release. Go ahead and stand it up. We're going to stretch up tall. Forward fold down, going down as far as you can, keeping those legs straight. Bend the knees, roll it up, take a deep breath in, and blow it out. And that is going to do it for our Daily Dose of Fitness on a Tuesday. I hope you guys feel good. I have a card for you today. It says, I know that anything that I can imagine, I can also have. It's a fact. I love it. All right, you guys, thank you so much for joining me here today for today's workout. I encourage you to go read my 10 Days to a Healthier You challenge posts. I have 9 of them now, so every day I've offered up a new challenge. So go check those out. See if any of those resonate with you. If you haven't done any of them, see if any one of them resonates with you. It doesn't matter if it's today's challenge. If you've done them all, you'll see the new challenge on there to try to avoid ultra-processed foods today. Okay, I hope everyone has a great day. I hope to see you back here tomorrow. If I don't, I'll see you when I see you. And until next time, everyone, eat well, stay fit, live life, have a great day. Bye-bye.